Worlds may change, galaxies disintegrate, but a woman always remains a woman.
All this, and power too. Caesar of the stars.
Having all those romances, I hated every moment of it. Those ghastly, beautiful women who came in with very little on and pushed themselves up against me. It was disgusting. And I really fought against it. I talked to the management. I said, I have had enough of these beautiful girls all wanting me. I wanted to keep myself austere and monk-like. But nothing I said had any effect on these people.
Kirk and his women, well, you know, that just kind of happened. We always like to have a good leading lady, and hey, let's face it, these were good roles for women. So the ladies were not complaining. Our actresses were having a great time. And, you know, just because they were beautiful and obviously sensuous, they kind of wound up with Kirk a lot.
Excuse us, miss. We didn't mean to trespass. It's cold outside.
A lie is a very poor way to say hello.
Joan Collins, in all her beauty and her talent, you know, I resented her. But she went on to bigger and better things, and good for her. She was beautiful. I loved working with her.
How do you explain them?
Oh, them. Well, I was thinking about a little cabaret I know, and Rigel too. And there were these two girls in a chorus line there. And well, here they are.
The other guys tried to get in some kind of a mandate. Well, if he has 10, can we have 1 each? And that didn't work. But no, we just tried to tell good stories. And if it involved a lady getting involved with Kirk, that was okay too. It wasn't intentional in the sense of we set out to plot it. It just happened.
Layla, come meet our guests. This is Layla Kalomi, our botanist. It's Captain Kirk, Dr. McCoy, Mr. Spock.
Mr. Spock and I have met before. It's been a long time.
Dorothy Fontana, who was a wonderful script supervisor on the show, a writer on the show, came to me on the set one day. I think it was first season, middle of the first season, and she said, we're working on a love story for Spock. I said, wow, how can we do that? You know, this guy, there's a guy who never wants to show emotion. Even if he has it, he doesn't want to show it.
There was always a place in here where no one could come. There was only the face you allow people to see. Only one side you'd allow them to know.
Well, This Side of Paradise, actually, it was a major, major rewrite from another writer. And he hadn't quite gotten it right. The story involved Mr. Sulu and his love affair with our young lady. After I read the script, Gene Roddenberry said to me, if you can rewrite the script, you can be my story editor. So I said, okay, let me think about this. And I came back to him and I said, you know, the story isn't about Sulu, it's really about Mr. Spock.
Which turned out to be a very lovely story. Jill Ireland played the love interest. And there were these spores that came out of a plant that affected Spock, where he lost control of, lost the bulk and control of his emotions and expressed his love. Said, I love you.
I love you. I can love you.
So you had this lovely dark and light relationship going on. And now here was an opportunity for them both to explore that relationship in an atmosphere that was free and open and could be romantic. And that wasn't necessarily what I was thinking, like, oh, the women are going to love this, but obviously women love that episode.
We had a good time, hanging from trees and defying the captain and saying, yeah, what do you want? Don't bother me, I'm busy. Spock, what is it? Don't bother me. I'm busy here, I got a girlfriend.
Still no interest, Uhura? I could change your mind.
You are away from your post, mister.
Oh, I was always campaigning for more for Sulu. You know, for him to have a romantic relationship, for him to have a family relationship. And that was one of the great frustrations when you have 7 actors all trying to enhance, expand, enrich their characters. It's very difficult. And so we didn't get too many opportunities to prevail in that area. But we discovered in the movie series, Sulu has a daughter.
Captain, excuse me. I'd like you to meet the helmsman of the Enterprise B. Demora? Ensign Demora Sulu.
It's a pleasure to meet you, sir. My father's told me some interesting stories about you.
When I saw that, I said, where'd she come from? And more importantly, who was her mother?
Oh, Huda, I thought you were on leave.
And I thought we were supposed to be going together.
Oh, I can't leave her now when she needs me the most.
I had a feeling you would say something like that. So I brought us dinner.
You know, that there are so many stories about Jimmy and me that when they wrote this story that alluded to a romance between Scotty and Uhura, Jimmy and I were going, what are they doing? Are they crazy? And they said, well, George said the 2 of you squabble like an old married couple, so we decided to write this, and Jimmy and I just howled. We thought it was the funniest thing.
Scotty, Scotty, there's so much I want to tell you.
Maybe you could wait till I'm a wee bit stronger. I don't think I could take it in my present condition.
The scene they wrote was just a little similar, taken from real life. Jimmy had had a heart attack. When I heard it, I flew back to go to the hospital, went right to the hospital. The first thing I said to him, he looked up at me and I said, Jimmy, if you die, I'll kill you. And it just came out. You know, I wasn't trying to be smart and weird. And he says, don't make me laugh. It hurts right here, you know.
We are programmed to function as human females, Lord.
You are?
Yes, my lord.
This place is even better than Leningrad. The hormones were just surging through me during those days. We did an episode with Leslie Parrish. Beautiful girl, and very bright. And she wore a costume that she was literally glued into. And I looked at those lights and I kept praying that they would somehow melt the glue. But yes, there were times when it was very difficult to maintain a sense of decorum and good behavior with these very attractive ladies. I was coming to say goodbye.
And I was coming to say goodbye to you.